Here's an example. I think this is an obvious example, so it's the one I always use, and that is communion in both kinds. In the medieval church, and this is a very, very late development, there was a lot of superstition that developed around the sacrament of the Eucharist, to such an extent that there was this fear of spilling the blood of Christ, so that it was taught that only the priest should consume the blood of Christ, and the layperson should just not receive it at all. There are a lot of developments that have to happen for this to even make any sense at all. This has zero precedent within the church fathers. I think they would be shocked and horrified that the church was doing this. And this has no precedent in Scripture whatsoever. I mean, Jesus talks about the sacrament. What does he say? Take, eat, take, drink. I mean, the instructions are pretty darn simple. You think you'd be able to follow it, all right? So you're disagreeing with the very basis of the command, that is the sacrament, in the text of Scripture. They're also disagreeing with the entire early church in doing this practice. It's really just kind of the authority of the magisterium. It's not even really tradition in the sense of what the fathers taught, as often it's actually not. But here is a very clear example where you have the entirety of Scripture and the entirety of the testimony of the church fathers on one side and the Pope on the other. We don't go with the Pope when we've got that competition, okay? This is what it means that Scripture is our sole authority. What we're saying is it's our sole infallible authority. It's our sole God-breathed authority. There is nothing that has the kind of authority that Scripture has.